Hello there, and welcome to another edition of Wrench Ride and Repeat. Today we're going to put the bearing back in that we took out on the last episode, and it should take about the same time. So stick with me here, and we'll get it installed. We got your adapter. So last time we just used the big kind of nut retractor, and it pulled the bearing out. This time we have to use the base plate, and it kind of fits right here, right, the way the curve of the case goes. So that helps line up the screws. I'm going to roll this guy in here. Ooh, they really go in there. All right. And then here's the parts we're going to run in there. All right. So that goes on there like that. Here's our bearing, our new bearing. It comes, it's pretty dry, right? So we're gonna put some assembly lube on it, and then we're gonna lube the outside too to try and get that to slide in a little easier than not. So let's just get all the goopy goop here. And I probably should have mentioned this before I gooped the bearing up, but there's a flat side and a beveled side to the bearing, and it's very slight. Like this one, I can't barely tell it, but I know it's more beveled on this side, and that's the side that goes in first. Let me put that messy thing down for a second. All right. Now we're going to put the bearing on the end of the tool. Make sure I have my bevel side. Yep. Okay, and then if you can zoom in here. I'm going to start this thread, and I think I'm going to take that plate off the first time. All right. Let's run this nut in. I should put some assembly lube on that. All right. Now we're going to take the bearing and the adapter pieces, get him screwed on there real well. Oh, that's going to fall out. Okay. Now we're going to put the whole thing back on the engine. Or to the wise, it might be good to lube that bearing up with some gloves on and then take the gloves off and keep going. All right, can you get a zoom in here from the top? Mm-hmm. Come here and zoom in from the top.
Oh, back.
This way. Zoom in from top to bottom. There you go. I want them to be able to see what I'm doing here. Can you zoom it out a little bit? Mm-hmm. Okay. You can see pretty well here. And let me see the camera once. The tool's all set up, and now we're going to take it nice and easy and push it in until we feel some pretty hard resistance. Pause that recording. All right, so those knobs kind of tightened up on me a little bit, putting pressure on to drive that bearing in. So we'll just take this whole thing off now. Careful of your driver in there. Come on, let go. There we go. All right. And that same one fell out again. So there's tool, there's no bearing. I don't think I got it in far enough though. We're gonna zoom in on here.
Wow.
You got right here, can you see that? There's still just about a 1/16 of a lip sticking out. So we're gonna have to push in just a little more. Yeah, and if you feel in there, you can feel where the bearing hasn't hit the back of the race yet. So, back to the tool. All right. Get that side started. There you go, okay. Put these guys back down. I might have to get some more leverage. That might be half the problem. All right, so we're all snug back on there. Now I can see the lip of the bearing here. So we're going to keep pushing. All right. Same as before. And it's probably only going to go in as far as that plunger is going to push it. So that's a pretty hard stop there. Let's check it again. It's always safer than sorry. And pliers. These things tightened up on me a little bit. And we can probably get that one. There we go. Everybody's smarter than what you're working on. Sometimes that ain't the case. Okay. That aside. Now that looks a lot better. Okay, the bearing is flush with the case race. And I think that's ready. Might put a little more lube in there. Get in there close and zoom in shot if you would. Can you see it? Okay.
I think I can.
So the bearing's all in there nice. And I'm definitely going to put some more lube in there. But that's it for now. And I think next time we're going to look at this breather problem we found at the end of one of the other clips. So thanks for watching. Remember to like and share. And I'll see you next time on Wrench Ride Repeat.